Hello and welcome along to the start of a brand new career mode series from Cricket 19, the official game of the Ashes with me, Daniel. We've already done an Ashes test playthrough and today we'll be starting our long-term career as we try to emulate Alistair Cook by becoming England's opening batsman. We're also going to do a little bit of off-spin bowling just to keep a bit of variety in the series. You can see we're a batting all-rounder there and we'll talk you through our plans for the series in a moment. We're obviously starting off at club level and we'll be showing you some action from our first game too, but we mainly want to have a look at our player and discuss what we hope to achieve. But firstly, if you are new to the channel and you haven't seen our Ashes test playthrough, which we did for the last few weeks from this game, then please do go back and check it out. I'll put a link in the eye above to the series just so you can see a little bit of gameplay. A massive thank you to everyone that has supported that series. I really do appreciate it, and if you're here for the first time from our daily FM19 content, then a massive welcome to you as well, and thank you for coming and checking it out. But you can see that the fixture calendar at our new club has fallen quite nicely. In our first 6 games we've got a couple of 3-dayers, a couple of 1-day 50-over games, and then a couple of T20s as well. So we should be able to show you 3 episodes from 3 different formats of the game, which would be great to give us a bit of variety, especially early in our career. So we're a rookie pro, we're starting our career as an 18-year-old opening batsman, really want to emulate Alistair Cook. I'm naturally a left-hander anyway, so I'm not doing anything unrealistic, and then we're going to do a little bit of left arm off spin just to try and give a bit of variety to the series, but also because we saw in that Ashes test playthrough that off spin was really effective, and my favourite career mode series from the 3 previous editions of this game was on Don Bradman Cricket 17 when we did exactly this. It went on for about 14 years and I absolutely loved it, so I'm hoping we'll be able to do the same in this one with the same amount of success. But firstly, let's just go and have a little look around the player hub. Here we are in all of our glory. If you don't know what club we've joined yet, it tells you quite nicely on the shirt there. We've gone to Leeds because we're hoping to get through at Yorkshire. I want to go and play alongside some of my England colleagues, the likes of Joe Root and Johnny Bairstow, who are currently there in real life. As with the previous editions of the game, there's 3 objectives in progress at all times. There's also perks in this game as well, something I'm not utilising yet, but we will take advantage of that a bit later on, should we be struggling to develop as we need to. If we go and have a quick look at our skills so far and what we've set up initially, we got 10 skill points to start with, so we've used them on some of the key batting attributes. I do tend to be a bit of a leg side player, so the hook shot was something that was important to me. The drive is my favourite shot through the offside, and then I prefer to have control and footwork. I'm not naturally going to be attacking. Remember, we want to get in the England test team first. That's our biggest priority. In terms of bowling, I've not really given us much, just a little bit on the orthodox spin, 1 skill point added there, and hopefully in the long forms of the game we'll be able to bowl a few maidens and be able to build those skills up quite quickly. We've put nothing on the fielding just yet, so we'll have to wait and see if we can develop that later. If we move along to our activity feed, we've just got a welcome to Leeds basically. The 2019 season starts and we're looking to play well for our club. If we can get picked for the county team by the end of the year, that would be an absolute miracle. And then I've come to the settings screen because there's something a little bit new since Don Bradman Cricket 17. Obviously we had Ashes Cricket in the middle as well, but now we've got the auto skip to career mode player. Previously you used to be able to do that in other games, but you had to do it manually each time you stopped being involved in the action. So this time it means if we run a single, we'll just come back for our next shot. So I think that will speed our career up a little bit. I've left the selection difficulty on normal, and our career mode settings are on pro as well, so we've got everything on pretty much the standard level. It's worked pretty nicely in the past, and hopefully it will be the same today. So we're going to skip through to the first game of the season, a 3-day club game against Sunderland, and we'll be back in a moment with the first few overs from that. Who knows whether we'll be batting or bowling. Okay, we're back on the 20th of April. We're going away to Sunderland in our first ever career game. It's a 3-day match, the longest form of the game at club level, and we're hoping to make an impact for Leeds early on as we look to try and get them to the top of the standings. It's going to be important for us to play at our best today to really get off to a good start. We'll probably be a little bit tentative with the bat, and if we get to bowl first, we'll just be trying to eke out some maiden overs. We haven't got the skills to take 5 or 6 wickets yet, so we're just going to try and get through our overs quickly and really put pressure on the batsman. So let's go and get into the game. It will probably be one of the shorter episodes of the series once we get to sort of T20 games and things like that, and particularly once we get into the England Test team many years down the line, we will start to show you games in full rather than just showing 1 or 2 overs. So let's get into this game. It's a very soft grassy pitch, and apparently it's 32 degrees as well, and 42 on day 2. They obviously haven't ever been to Sunderland. A wonderful place, but it's never going to get that hot. So let's go and get into the match. We'll be back in a minute with a start of play. Okay, it's match time. We're getting into our debut. Let's just go and take in the surroundings. The umpire putting the bails on. There's nothing that beats that. And it's that same animation from the test match. Really not sure what's going on with that one. Very nice hills in the background and a pretty small ground, which makes a change. Last time when you were playing at club level, you occasionally got the bigger grounds, which didn't really look too realistic. We are opening the batting today as number 2 in the order, and hopefully we can make an impact on the first day. I'd really like it if we were batting first. We'd show you the start of the innings, just to show you how we're hoping to be getting on. Here's the toss then, let's see what happens. Leeds are calling it. I don't know who our skipper is. I haven't got used to the names yet. Let's see if we win the toss, and let's see if we're going to be batting or bowling first. Sunderland have won the toss. What have they chosen to do? Come on, make your mind up, mate. It's not going to take that long, is it? They've decided to bat, so we are going to be bowling first. We'll just show you a few overs before the episode's out. Hopefully we can get a quick wicket or 2, but I'd imagine it's just going to be trying to bowl tight overs. For those of you that followed my Ashes series, you'll know the bowling field we have for off spinners. We used it to such great effect with Moeen Ali, and we'll be trying to do the same again today. We're not going to get a chance to do it, as Sunderland have been bowled out for 50. That is absolutely remarkable, and it's one thing I've got to give as a positive for this game. When we were a batting all-rounder in past ones, we still got so many overs, so at least this time we would have been used sparingly, although I guess with the opposition being bowled out for 50, we can't use that as a true representation. So here we are for our first ball of the series. There's a little bit of space on the leg side. It's a short delivery and we've tried to play at it. That's a little bit of a mistake. Anything outside off stump we're going to try and leave for now and just flick away a few to the leg side until we get settled in off the first day nerves. They're coming over the wicket with a right hander. Again, it's outside off stump and we play and miss and it's gone through to the keeper. We've not managed to add any runs with the first 2 balls. We've already lost a wicket as well, so it's 1 for 1 off 1.2 overs. This has been an absolutely disastrous game for the batting sides, and I hope that this pitch isn't absolutely terrible, as it looks like we're struggling early on. 3 deliveries and we've not made contact with the ball, and that's probably a good thing as it would have been an edge. 4th ball of the over, let's see if we can finally get into the action. We want to try and flick one to the leg side, but the line is absolutely perfect. Probably better than the Australia seam attacking that Ashes series. So we've got to praise whoever this bowler is. Griffith's doing a fantastic job. But let's just make sure we're in at the end of the over. It's going to be a long old slog in this match. Again, we can't flick one to the leg side. It's just drifting away at the last second. Final ball of the over then, let's hope we get a little bit of luck. We just want to get one to the leg side, just nick a single so we're not out for a duck. It's all we want to avoid on our first game. This one's gone inside us. We nearly get an edge on it. 6 plays and misses, and we're yet to add a run after facing the first over. A single for our colleague at the other end. He's run straight down for the single. That's an absolute slinging arm from the left-hand bowler. We've got Lasif Malinga playing here at Sunderland. What on earth is going on? No wonder he bowled our opening partner out in the first over. We've got one to try and flick to the leg side. This time we play outside off though. The short ball was just a little too wide and we're off the mark in our career. A single with a short ball out to point and we're off the mark, and that's all that matters. Hopefully we can build on that now. Okay, 3 overs gone and Leeds are 3 for 1. We've added one of those runs. It's another short ball here we try to flick away. I'm really not getting the timing right here, and I've got to give the game plenty of credit. Considering we were playing with world-class players in the Ashes series, we're now playing with amateur ones, and it really shows the difference. It's so much harder to make a connection with the ball. Even though we've got the timing right, we just can't make a good contact. It's fair play to the game because it is going to be hard early in our career, and it should be this hard early in our career, but hopefully we'll be able to improve soon and just edge a cheeky 20 or 30. It could be enough to win this game, considering the opposition were bowled out for 50. We're still struggling to make contact with the ball though. Griffith's yet to concede a run. He's running in for the 4th ball of the over. We've got to try and get a run somewhere. We tried to go through point this time and that one didn't work out either. We're really struggling to get going here. 1 run off 12 balls, and Jones at the other end is 1 off 5, although this must just be an awful batting track. Again, it's coming into the central, it looks like it's going to be easy to flick away, and it's just turning away from the left-hander, really difficult to get a bat on it. Last ball of the 4th over, and we're not rotating the strike at all. We're just getting stuck in the crease up here. This one's a bit more of a leg side delivery. We just flick it away for the single, and we will maintain the strike, and we move on to 2 runs, the top score from our team so far. Into the 5th over then, it's that left arm over the wicket again. It's a bit of a slinging motion. It's a short delivery we've tried to flick away, and the amount of pace on the ball, they're quicker than some of the Australia bowlers. I'm finding this really hard to deal with. The pitch is really good for the bowlers, and we're struggling to get anyone away. 3rd ball of the over, then let's see if we can get something away. This is really difficult. I'm panicking completely, and we chop straight onto the stumps. An awful innings for 2. It took so long and it was so painful, and we've chopped onto our own stumps, being tempted to play through the offside. The one thing we said we wouldn't do, and that's a disastrous start to our career. 2 runs off 17 balls. Bush gets his 2nd wicket of the innings, and we're now down to our 5th man, but let's see if we can beat the score of 50. We've gone well past it, so Leeds are doing well, and at least as a club we're starting to succeed. Yang came in for us and he got a mountain of runs, and now we're going to be back for the bowling innings. Let's see what the scorecard looks like at the moment as we wrap up this first episode of the series. Sunderland are 27 for 2 in their 2nd knock after being bowled out for 50 the first time. We then went on to score 197 with Leeds, but we only got 2 runs out of that. If we could have seen off the new ball it would have got easier, but I got tempted to lose discipline outside off stump. So not the best start as an opener, but we've now got a chance with the ball, and we will see a bit of that action in the next episode, whether it's from this game or another. But if you did enjoy this first episode of the series and watching our struggles against Sunderland, please do put a thumbs up on the video. You can see we've got a very long way to go before we can replace Alistair Cook, as we can't even get 3 runs in a club match yet. Let me know in the comments what you think of the game. Are you a fan of it so far? The last 3 editions of this game have been my favourite console ones over the last 5 years, and I hope this one will do exactly the same. We'll be looking to go through this career mode series for at least a year or 18 months. Let me know down in the comments if you think we'll fare any better with the ball. I really think it will be a bit of a struggle early on, but hopefully we'll at least be able to be tidy, even if we don't look like taking a wicket. Subscribe to the channel for 3 episodes a week from this Cricket 19 career, every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at midday. There's also daily FM19 content from 2 long-term stories, as my channel name gives away. And then we've also got weekly career mode videos from Snooker 19, so there's loads of sports content all over the channel, as well as the Ashes series we just completed in this game. But a massive thanks for watching this first episode of the series. I really hope you're looking forward to our long-term career, and I hope to see you next time for our first outing with the ball, as we try to be a little bit more successful than we were with the bat.